Hey y'all, this is kind of bittersweet may not be the right word, just surreal. I guess that's the word. I was just at Brooklyn Botanic Gardens to meet up with some friends, and I got here early, and I am a block, actually not even a block, I am approaching my elementary school that I have not seen in close to 50 years. So I have it in my sights. PS 241. Oh my goodness. I spent actually I was just here for 2 years, 4th and 5th grade. But a lot had happened in that 4th grade year. My mom had died and life was turned upside down. But I have some really wonderful memories of this school and being on the playground and running around the corner on Clausen Avenue to buy pizza. And, oh God, there it is, Public School 241. I'm gonna turn you around. Wow, I used to play right down there. This is really surreal to imagine a 9-year-old me. It's almost like it was another person running along here and trying to find her way, because she had a really hard period in time with a lot of changes and not a whole lot of love. But I come back here feeling like this was in a book. But I don't know what I got. But hopefully I captured it. It's weird, because I think sometimes sentimentality is really in your mind. Because if I just walk down here, it would just be like walking down another street. Because in a way, it feels like that happened to somebody else. But oh yeah, they changed up. Okay, they built a portable. Let's see. Yeah, that wasn't there when I went here. And, we're in the middle of a Caribbean celebration, so the streets closed off and everything. But, yeah, that back there was not here when I went here. But, yeah, 4th grade. It's funny because I can't even remember where my classroom was. I can't even remember. But I vaguely remember some of my teachers. I definitely remember these two little boys, Josh and Julian. Because I sat next to Julian. Yeah, he was funny. And at that time, we were just on the fringes of Black Power and Black is Beautiful and that whole thing that took place in the later 60s. So, I had fairly long hair, and my hair was done the same way that every little black kid's hair was done, with the plaits and all that business. And my father decides that he's going to cut my hair, and I had no say in it. So imagine going to an all-white school, because I was busked, like a lot in my generation, and you've got your hair, and then the next day you show up to school. I think he cut my hair on a weekend, and I ended up coming to school. I can't shoot. That's funny. I can't remember whether it was during the week or on a weekend, but basically I left here with hair and I came back with no hair because my dad decided he was going to cut my hair, so it wasn't like he really knew what he was doing. And so I come with my hair all chopped off, and the little boy Julian that was sitting next to me looked, and he was like, "What happened to your hair?" Everybody was like, "What happened to your hair?" And I said I wanted my hair cut, because it's funny, I still had that little fierceness, even though things were falling apart. Actually, they had fallen apart, but I looked back on this building with a lot of fond memories because it was here. Actually, I had gotten skipped from 5th grade to 6th grade, so this was the place where it happened. No, actually it happened in 3rd grade. But anyway, I was in the IGC class for intellectually gifted children. But anyway, it's just really kind of wild. Like I said, it almost feels surreal in a way, and I also feel very detached. So it's an interesting dichotomy of the knowing that you went here, but not feeling an attachment, but having the memories. I don't know. I know I'm rambling, but I just wanted to share this because it's deep. So here we go again. PS 241. Funny, I don't even remember what door I went through. But yep, a little 9-year-old me. Oh, and I was going to school on my own too. That's the other thing. I lived in Crown Heights. So this is about a mile away from my school, from my home where I grew up. So I ended up having to take 2 buses by myself to come here. Wow. Wow. Yep, I used to come from down there, Clawson Avenue. Would get off the bus at the corner and walk down here. Usually I was late because I had been crying because I didn't want to eat the cereal and it got cold and my stepmother made me eat it anyway. So maybe that's why I have kind of detached feelings here. As I said, it's almost like it happened to somebody else. But it was me. It's part of my book and part of my chapter. And, you know, it's those things where if you don't have these experiences, you're not in a position to help others because you have no clue. So I have lots of clues how to find center and balance and to not make things that happen to you your identity, but just chapters in your life. So I guess I've waxed poetic long enough, and whatever you're doing, have a fantastic day. And I'm going to go meet my friends now because I'm late.
I breathe in and renew my spirit. I breathe out and say thank you. I breathe in and renew my spirit.